Hello, it's me Deepakan from Janakpur 19, Bengal. Welcome you all in today's session of Social Studies, which is for class 5 and 6 students. This is the first session for this level, class 5 and 6. And the topic that I have taken today is a common one, which is for both class 5 as well as class 6. It will be very useful one. The topic is community and society. Community and society, very relative term it is, with which we all are related since our birth, as we all are human beings. It is an integral part of our life. Either we talk about society or we talk about community. Everywhere, either we are here in Nepal, in India, in America, everywhere, as we human are also known as social animal, we need society and community foremost. Without community and society, almost we can't imagine the existence of a human being. We know in the beginning, in the development phase of human being, people were living in the forest, they were living nomadic life, such like animals. Like nowadays you can see animals living without clothes, eating uncooked food. Same was the condition in the past regarding human beings as well. Slowly, development took place in human life. One after another, several changes came. Finally, we are in the condition where we are living in organized form of society and community. To know what is community and what is society, we need to begin with what is individual. What is individual? We single, alone. The same as I am an individual, you are an individual. Similarly, the group of individuals living together in a same house, sharing a common kitchen, being under the single guardian is called family. Is called family. Group of individuals sharing a common house, sharing a common kitchen, living living under a particular guardian is called family. We all live in a family, we have certain family, and the same group of families, because when number of members in a family increases, we all can't live together in a single house. Like when there are 5 members in our family, we can easily settle down in a single house. But after generation to generation, what happens? The number of members in a family is not going to be permanently 5. With the change in time, with change in generations, number of members in a family will be increasing, that is for sure. So when the number becomes 20, 30, what happens? There is division of property and even houses are also divided. So from one single family, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with generation even more number of family is created. And the same group of family is called what? Community. The same group of family is called community, where group of family lives together, sharing common norms, values, celebrating common festival, having similar type of lifestyle, cultures is called community. Similarly, sometimes you get confused community and society. These both are same, right? So they work in the same direction, but one society can be taken as the bigger and more organized form of community. Group of individual makes family, group of family makes community, and we can say group of community makes a society. Group of community makes a society, and we all are part of society. That is why it is very important to understand what is community and society. So first we dealt with community, group of families. Similarly, society is group of communities, which both of it are integral part of human life, and our life is not possible in the absence of either community or society. Life in community is very important. We all are part of community, and when we live in community, we have to deal with several aspects. Many living organisms are there in the world. Most of them are living in their organized society. Even the animals, some birds also we can see. When you see birds, parrot group, in that whole group you can see only parrots are there. We don't see few crows in a group of parrot. They also have their organized forms. Similarly, when we are living in a community, life becomes much easier. Living individual somewhere and living in a community is much different terms, much different thing. Experience is different, life is different. Whenever we are living in community, life becomes automatically very easier because a lot of things are there that we can learn from community. Our life is actually shaped by the type of community and society we live in. What type of people we are going to become in the future is decided by in what type of society and communities we are residing. If our community is organized, if that is disciplined, if there are certain rules and regulations, people obey those rules, if these things are there, our habit also becomes similarly, we become punctual, become caring. Whereas if the society is not organized, rules and regulations are not there, when people are not responsible for the growth and betterment of society, same, individuals also become irresponsible, they become indisciplined. That is why community is a backbone of human life, from where we learn our living style, we learn our culture, customs, values, how to celebrate festivals, importances, and a lot of senior citizens also lives in the community who becomes our guide. They are the one which guide us in several difficult conditions because they have vast experience regarding their lives. They have done several things, they have got several experiences, and it's said that experience comes from bad experiences. And as they are senior citizens, they have taken a lot of decisions, they have seen a lot of highs and a lot of lows in their life. That is why they have better idea how can we tackle with the problems. So it is community which is the source of even those sector as well. This community has a lot of advantages in our life. I have written here some and like to make you understand as well. The first one is it provides protection. As human being, we love to live in a place which is complete silent, no disturbance. That is why people like to live in the peaceful locations, peaceful area. In spite of that, why don't we go in the forest and make house and settle down there? The land is cheaper there, nature is pretty there, no sound pollution, air pollution is there. In spite of that, we don't see people going in the forest, going on the top of a hill, making a single house and residing there. Why don't we see that? We don't see that because our life is full of threats. There when we go in the forest to live, wild animals, sometimes snakes, sometimes robbers and theft, a lot of different kind of threats are related to our life. That is why we prefer to live in community, because in community we can get protection from wild animals, from theft, from robbers, from any kind of problem if we have. Our society member, community members provides protection and we feel secure. If we live away in a single house, away where no houses are existing there, if we live in such places, we are never feeling that we are secure there. People, especially male people in our society, works outside. When they work outside, maybe their wife is also working outside, only kids are at their home. They will be working outside, but their mind always will be at their home. How are their kids? Are they secure? Are they safe there? Is something wrong there? But as we live in society or community, what we feel there? No problem. We can go out, we can walk there, we are walking by being fully relaxed because we know there is my house where a lot of many houses are there. If any certain kind of thing goes wrong there are many people which can protect my kids, my family members. That is why we feel very secure away from home even, because we know there are many people to assist, to help if there is certain kind of wrong. Then it fulfills social needs. Our needs are many, and with the change in time, our needs are also increasing with the time. There was a time when people's need was only fooding. When people were spending nomadic life, food was enough for them because they didn't need a cloth, they didn't need a house. They used to roam here and there, wherever they found food, they used to settle there. Next day again for food, they used to search where can they get food, and again they were moving. No permanent settlement was there. After some time, what happened? That didn't become enough. That fooding didn't become enough. Then they got the sense of using clothes as well. No? As they were living in the jungle in the beginning, they were not living in the bigger groups. They were hunting animals, they were killing that. It was easier. As number of animals in the forest decreased, it was difficult for an individual to go for hunting because we can't hunt each and every animal in the forest. No, we search especially herbivorous animals, smaller animals which can't attack us. We can attack on them. But when it occurred, people started to form a bit bigger and bigger groups. That is why then the sense of family, sense of that permanent settlement, sense of clothes also came to them. Then the need became housing, fooding and clothing. Even we used to study in the past, 10-20 years before as well, lodging, fooding and clothing are the three basic needs of human beings. But at present, that doesn't work. People can't live their life only with food, cloth and shelter. People need a lot of other things as well in their lives, like we need education now, we need health facilities now, we need transportation, we need entertainment and many more. Needs are increasing. That is why those needs can be fulfilled when we live in society. Sometimes there are certain kind of functions at our homes. There is marriage, sometimes there is death ceremony, sometimes there is birth ceremony, sometimes there is different kinds of pujas are being organized at homes. There are a lot of tasks to be done, and those tasks can't be done alone by us or by our family members only, especially during the marriage time. A lot of different kinds of work are there which can't be done by a single family. Where we are living, a lot of people are living and they assist us in doing those things very easily. That's why it is very useful because we get all our social needs being fulfilled when we live in society. It promotes cooperation and mutual understanding. When we live in society, we can get help. I told in the beginning too. It's not that only we can get help, even we get sometime opportunity to help others who have helped us or who are living around us. Because problems doesn't occur to any single individual or single family. Problems can occur in different families at different time intervals. So when we live at a particular place, we all get opportunity to help other in the need. When we are needed, others help us. That is why it promotes cooperation among the people living in the community, whereas mutual understanding also develops well when we are living in the society, because we have to do good coordination among us. A lot of different kinds of social activities are performed which we can't perform at our individual basis. That's why we need to work in a group, and when we work in a group, even mutual understanding also develops well. Mutual understanding is the condition when different types of people, more people, work together to achieve a single target. Okay? So mutual understanding is when the condition when many people are working to achieve their single target destination, that is mutual understanding. And when people does that, when people do that to achieve single thing, they need to be in the same frame of mind. And when they are in the same mind frame, when their target is same, when their approach is same, when they are doing the same work, automatically there is what mutual understanding is there. When we can understand each other better, someone can be good at one sector, someone can be good at another sector. No individual is perfect at doing each and every work that they do. That is why it is a good platform where we can get this opportunity to know each other better, to get cooperation with each other. Similarly, the next one is it helps to share happiness and sorrow. It is very important part of our life. Sometimes we get pain, sometimes we get gain, happiness, we get pain also, we get happiness too. So whenever we get either pain and sorrow, If we have someone with whom we can share our pain or sorrows, we say even sorrow decreases with sharing. No? When a lot of pain we have, sometimes our family member, our neighbors, our community members can play a vital role in minimizing those sorrows that we have. Because every individual in their lifetime feels the condition of pain. And sometimes the pain that they get, they might not be able to come out from that pain themselves. Even when we get happiness increases, no? We say happiness increases by sharing. Sometimes you also might have experienced when you get something good, no? Or when there is result of your final examination, and in result you see that you have stood first in your class, you become very excited, very happy you become. And as soon as you become very happy, you want some friends, family member and other relatives with whom you can share. If you don't get anyone to share, you don't feel good. You feel very dominated. You don't feel good when you don't get that to share. But when you get people with whom you can share, that I have stood first in my class. No, last time I was second, but this time I have done well. I have done better than the past, and I have stood first in the class. So when we get our excitement to share with others, our excitement multiplies, and our happiness also makes other people happy too. Whereas when we are sorrow, when we are in pain, when we are in problem, our problems give opportunity to other member in society to help us, and even by solving problem in a group, we even get mutual understanding and cooperation, and we also become ourselves better next time when we have similar kind of problem or other have got similar kind of problem. If we can solve that problem in far better way because we will have some experience of solving that problem in the past. If other get, we can provide guide. We can guide them that this is how I came out of this problem, and you also can do the same. Then it shapes our mind. As I told in the beginning too, our mind is shaped by the type of society we live in. If you are living in a society where people of different caste, different religion, different profession are living, they are living in a well-managed way, they have got some social ethics, they have got some social rules that every member of the society should follow. If people are very caring, if people are punctual, disciplined, they have good habits, they have habit of sharing and caring. If we are living in such society, then certainly our future is brighter, and because a child learns the same thing that they see around them. If a child always see that their family member or relatives going to school, doing works on time, being neat and tidy, throwing wastage in the dustbin, not throwing wastage on the road or litter on the roads. If they see this habit, they learn the same. Even they, from the earlier age of their life, they would like to throw the wastage in the dustbin because it is what they have seen. But if they see that their family or relative, neighbors, what they do, the wastage food, the waste part of vegetable, they put in a plastic bag and they throw on the road. If this is what a child see every day, when he or she get opportunity or when even growing up, he or she will do the same because that is the thing that he or she has learnt. But if he or she has seen good work, they will imitate the same one. Society, if people are very unorganized, people drink alcohol, they use a rough word, regular fighting and quarreling is done in society. If people are not responsible towards betterment of society, if certain conditions are there in society, we can't hope that a child will learn good habit. If people frequently smoke cigarette in front of the kids, a day will come when that kid will also try to imitate that person and will be found somewhere smoking cigarette, drinking alcohol, will be in the bad company. That is why society shapes our mind, and even it makes us powerful. Powerful not only in the sense of physical power, even in the mental power. Right? Physical power doesn't excite much these days, but mental power is very important because in society there are many people from whom we can imitate, we can see, we can take guidance from, and from their guidance, what becomes? We become very powerful, we become mentally strong, so that in whichever condition we will be ready to tackle that condition. If we are ready to tackle the condition, surely a time will come when we will overcome out of the problem. Many people have habit that when they see problem, they try to escape away. But each time you will come there, you will find same problem, and each time if you are escaping from your, running away from your problem, you can never become successful in your life. That is why if you want to solve your problem, you have to fight with your problem. You have to come with the solution of your problem, and if you come with the solution of your problem, a time will come. It might take few time to solve, but a day will come when you will defeat that problem and you will overcome. When you defeat a challenge, new challenges comes in your life, and that previous experience that you have gained after defeating a challenge makes you powerful, makes you believe in yourself, makes you believe in your ability, and that helps you to solve the problem that comes to your life. So this is what we have for community and society. Once I will revise this all quickly. So community and society, a topic for today, about which I discussed, but I will go it through again for class 5 and 6. So community is a developed from a family, group of families living together, sharing their culture, lifestyle, festivals, norms, values, languages, makes community. Group of individual makes family. When the number of members becomes bigger in the family, what happens? They can't exist at the same place. That is why number of family increases. With the increasement in the number of family, there is a formation of community, and with the increasement in the number of community, there is a formation of society. Similarly, life becomes a lot easier when we live in society, because society provides us that ground where we can learn, explore, and extend our ability. Living in society also has got a lot of advantages. Some of them we discussed. That is, it provides protection. We feel very secure in society. It helps to fulfill social needs, emotional needs that we have. We can get those fulfilled by living in society. It promotes also cooperation and mutual understanding. Cooperation and mutual understanding. We get good cooperation there. We get help from others in need, and if others are in need, we get opportunity to go and help them, so they also can get over from that problem. Then mutual understanding is there, the condition when one another can understand each other, their ability, their weakness, their strength, their mental capacity, their thinking process, so that relation can be good. Many people can't have good relation because they don't understand each other. And if we get that opportunity, where we get that? We get that in society and community. So when we get that opportunity, we can understand each other better, and we can make our lives much easier then. Then it also helps to share our happiness and sorrow. Whatever feeling we have, either that is of positive feeling, happiness we have, or we have pain, we have problems, we have sorrow, those all feelings we can share with the society members. When we share our sorrow reduces. Whereas we share our happiness increases. Yes? Our happiness makes also other people happy too. It shapes our mind, because we learn the things that we see around us, and if we see good things, we learn good things, and if we see bad things, we also learn bad. I give example, one more. If a child see his father always washing hand well before eating food, certainly that child also will imitate the same. He or she will also go and wash the hand, and then only food will be consumed. If the child see that just without washing the hand, father is eating food, the same will be imitated by child too. It also makes us powerful mentally, because a lot of experience we get from there, and from the experience that we get by solving our problems makes our mind strong and believe in our ability, so that in the coming days too we can solve those problems. So this was it for today, I hope this session was worthy. You would have got required information about what is community and society. So this is it for today. Thank you.